I finished Malcolm X.
And?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very long.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
It's a long movie. Obviously, it goes over basically...
It's his whole life.
Yeah, it's his whole life.
It's his whole life.
Learned some things. I knew some things about Malcolm X already. I thought he was killed by the CIA. Spoiler. And he definitely was. Even though obviously...
They were on a tear back in the day. Let's see, they got him, they got...
Technically, it was a Islamic group that did it.
Yeah.
But then...
CIA and the Mafia were good friends in the 60s.
Yeah. But obviously, Denzel did a very good job. And it's very...
Does it hold up? Or does it feel dated?
No. I think it holds up.
Good. Because I haven't seen it since it came out.
Style-wise.
Yeah.
But there was somebody in it that I didn't... he's so young in it.
I'm going to guess it was like somebody like Paul Giamatti. Oh. Am I in a good... Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Not as... Well, he is now, but not as well known as that. Especially then.
So not as well known then. Same age as Denzel or younger?
Probably a little younger, but not much.
Morgan Freeman?
No, not that big.
Okay, not that big.
You're not going to get it.
Okay.
It's Gus from Breaking Bad.
He has been in more things than I ever knew.
Yeah.
Like, he got known because of Breaking Bad. And then obviously now because of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That guy's been working.
Oh, he's been working.
Forever.
Breaking Bad's the thing that like put him on the...
I know, but
the big map.
I've seen him recently and stuff where I've seen cast and I'm like, didn't know he was in that. Didn't know he was in that. Didn't know he was in that. Here's another one.
He's a very...
Wow.
Obviously very good actor. Been around for a long time. But yeah I had no idea. Anyways.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Action Corbin.
I'm Gerard Depardieu.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content.
Where did that come from?
Thank you. Show us on Patreon. Follow us again. Subscribe. And hit that what?
Hit the like button.
Oh, yeah.
Spank it.
Spank it in my butt.
We should, if we were on top of our merchandising game, we'd have underwear that says hit the like button.
Somebody's definitely already had that before. On
Well,
YouTube.
yeah, it doesn't mean we can't.
Today we got a video, and this is face-to-face with India's deadliest animals. Private tour.
Well, you know what they're going to come face-to-face with right off the bat.
What?
Yogi Babu.
Do you know this guy? His name is...
Forrest Galante? No.
You might have seen his face. He's a big animal guy.
I know a guy named Jeff Galante. He's a really good teacher at the Groundlings. And an actor.
You ever seen him before?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that face.
He's a very
I know that
popular animal guy.
Yeah. I've seen him.
I don't know what his... I know he like makes content, but I don't know what his exact title is. If he's a scientist.
Before this goes here, what do you think? I mean, right off the top of...
India?
Yeah, right off the top of the bat, it's going to be the Bengal tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be...
Elephant.
An elephant. Right
Elephant's going to be up there.
Way up, way at the top.
Probably some kind of cobra.
For sure.
Probably
and some other type of asp or snake or something, especially in the tropical regions.
Probably a really deadly insect.
There's several animals that they have, like for example, there's elephants there, but there's also elephants in Africa. But there are no tigers in Africa. So there's some, I don't think, do they have rhinoceros?
I think they have most things in India.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
I bet we're going to be surprised by a lot of the things that I did not know that.
There you go.
I am breaking down India's top 10 deadliest animals, from massive jungle predators to animals so
I've had that
small
happen to me.
you never see them coming. This countdown reveals the
I almost pooped my
creatures
pants.
responsible for the most human deaths in the country. And by the end of the list, we'll be
And the majority of them were
interacting with
deserved.
animals that kill tens of thousands of people per year. Starting with number 10.
They do have rhino.
One-horned rhino. So look at this guy, now at 5,000 pounds and running up to 30 miles an hour. These guys are number 10 on the list of India's deadliest animal, killing an average of 1 to 3 people per year in human-wildlife conflict.
And it was their fault.
They're all
Yeah, why don't you
fired
stay
up.
away
And
from
that's
them?
because I went into their territory. And what's so cool is this is their territory. This is a 5-acre paddock that Ventara built for these 2 rescue rhinos that are now currently fighting with each other and all revved up.
That's nice that they got 5 acres.
Look at these guys having a spar right here, having a fight.
Typically in stuff like this, it's ones that
5,000 pounds,
were rescued from
30
poaching or
miles
something
per
like that.
hour.
Correct, yeah. Or they were born in captivity and they have to stay in
They're
captivity if they're
typically
born in
non-aggressive
captivity.
animal, but
You
when
can't let them out.
conflict happens,
Or they're sick or
these
hurting
guys
someone.
But if-
stray out of their natural wetlands
Bucket list
and
item,
into human areas.
go on
They
safari.
Get startled and they run
Save
right
up
through
for
or
it.
into someone, absolutely
Go on safari.
flattening them.
Ah,
with
dang.
that big facial horn, that body armor, and of course trampling them to death. So that was a very exciting way to start our top 10 countdown of India's deadliest animals. Let's go meet number 9.
A coyote?
Look at that beautiful creature. So
Wow.
coming in at number 9 is the small and shy Indian.
Oh, wolf. Okay.
This
It
is
looks
by
just
far
like a
the
coyote.
closest I have ever been, and while they're really close, don't be fooled. They can move at 50 miles
It
per
looks
hour.
like
So
our
they can be
coyote.
It looks exactly like California
absolute
coyotes.
Split second. These relatively shy guys do have an amazing bite.
We have really
force,
big wolves.
Incredible strength.
I'm glad they're
stamina,
coming
speed,
back.
like
Me
all
too.
wolves.
Great.
Typically,
Me
these guys
too.
Yay,
don't
conservation.
We get them down here in the, like, I've seen them walking down the street in Van Nuys.
Yeah.
Like, they're all over because we're surrounded by
10
mountains.
human deaths in a 6-month span. So that's why these guys come in at number 9. Just wait until you see number 8. Let's go. Now, we're stepping into the
Hey,
realm
pretty.
of a true apex predator, an animal most people don't even know still exists in India.
There's lions in India?
Number 8 is this magnificent, massive pawed Asiatic lions. A lot of people don't realize that lions are native to India. Now, sadly, their habitat
Wow.
has been diminished down to nearly nothing, and they only live in one area. Look as I turn my back. They only live in one area of India,
cat.
in a place called Gir.
And Ventara is working
Wow.
with the Gujarat Forest Department on conserving that population. And one day in the future, breeding for reintroduction efforts to save this species in
Yes,
the wild.
please.
Now, one thing
Is that
we may
ridge
notice about Indian Asiatic
unique to
lions
them?
is they look quite different to their African counterparts.
Yeah,
Now,
that
look at his
ridge.
mane. It's nothing like the big and bold mane of the African lion. It's much more sleek, and that's because it's more of a forest cat. As beautiful as they are, they do kill and attack people. Now, the
As they
attacks
should.
usually happen when people are sleeping with their livestock or when these lions actually roam into the city of Gir. Recently, there was a very famous instance where a man was sleeping on a street
Oh, no.
and a lion came up and sniffed him and didn't even kill him. But they have
Wow.
killed people. In fact, they're responsible for 5
You're
human
welcome.
deaths per year. They are an unbelievably cool animal, but they're not really one that needs to be feared. They're
Awful
one
way to
that
go,
needs
but
be
also a
respected
great way to
and
go.
have
Very
to
cool
be
way.
conserved.
How'd your dad die?
These guys
He
make
was
it in
mauled by a
number 8 on
lion.
our
That's
list.
badass.
Kills are about to really jump.
Not a good way to go
when we
deering.
see
No,
them.
the process
Not every
sucks.
deadly animal hunts people for food.
Oh, yeah.
Some attack out of pure survival instinct. And the next animal on the list is one of the most aggressive defenders in the entire world. Coming in at number 7 of India's deadliest animals, this incredible creature
kind of
right
bear?
here, the sloth bear.
Sloth
Sloth
bear.
A
bears
sloth bear.
may seem cute and cuddly with their funny, fluffy exterior.
It looks like
but
a California
these guys
black bear.
are menacing.
Ours
Any
are-
small bear
It's
that has
more
to
bow-legged.
contend with a tiger to try and protect its baby from predation is going to be
Wow.
an absolute badass. And the sloth bear is the definition of it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Because these guys will only get up to
We have a
about
lot of
6
bears
feet
here in
long
California.
and 320
Tons.
pounds.
They
And
come down
India
all the
actually has a
time
very
in
interesting
the summertime
history
for water
with
and
sloth
food.
bears. You can see how food motivated they are. how
Constantly,
honey on the
they're in
ground
trees and they-
brings them in with the smell, and people
tranquilize
learn
them
this.
and bring them
And a
back out to the
nomadic community
forest.
called the
California mascot.
Telendar
Yeah.
people would go and tame these bears and habituate them, so much so that
Don't do
they'd
that.
figure out a way to pin them down and use a hot metal poker to drive a hole through
Please
their
don't do
nose.
that.
Yeah, no,
and put a
shoot
ring in
somebody
their
in the
nose and then
groin who
put
does
them
that to
on
a bear.
chain
No.
so that they can make them dance.
No, yeah,
How do
no.
you make a deadly sloth bear dance?
You
Well,
don't.
You put it over a burning pan, literally a fire with a metal sheet where it would burn so that the bear held by a chain would dance and perform. And so even though people
And I hope
learned
everyone
how to
who ever did that
habituate
to a bear
and
was
somewhat tame
murdered.
These animals, don't be fooled. At 300-ish pounds, running
Wow.
30 miles an hour with
Jeez.
3-inch claws and an 800 PSI bite
Damn.
force, you better
Taking on a
believe
tiger.
these guys absolutely can and do shred people with their immense aggression and their incredible athleticism. Now,
He's a bear
sloth
with
bears
like a-
are indeed one of India's deadliest predators, but not
With a
because
Wolverine's
they're predating on
mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like some of the man-eaters that we'll meet in this video, but because these guys, during the flower season, will go out into the forest to eat flowers and get nectar. and that's when they have their babies. Along comes an unsuspecting villager out for a walk, picking some flowers, looking for some honey. They run into it.
Bad way to
The
go.
sloth bear immediately goes into defensive
I
mode
would
to protect
crap
its baby,
my pants.
attacks somebody, uses those
I would
3-inch
crap
claws
my
to
pants
literally
and
rip them to pieces.
just die.
like
Just
they
say,
do when a
"Lord,
tiger
take me home."
is trying to eat the baby. With somewhere between 10 and 20 deaths per year.
That's all?
The sloth bear is no joke, but he's not even close to as mean as our next deadliest. So far, every animal we've seen can charge you, chase you, or maul you to death. And the next 2 animals on this list will definitely surprise you. But the next killer doesn't need speed, size, or strength. One mistake, and it can be fatal.
All right, so look at this guy right here. Coming in at number 6 on India's
he's
deadliest
venomous, huh?
is the one and only deadly Indian animal that Vantara does not actually have. This is the Indian red scorpion right here,
getting real
known
close.
as one of the deadliest scorpions in the entire world.
What are you
and
doing?
one sting from this guy can cause severe respiratory and cardiovascular
Why are you
issues.
that
So
freaking
much so
close?
that it said that between 8 and 40% of stings left untreated result in fatality. Now, most of the deaths
Let me
that
just
come
play
from
with
these
it.
beautiful little scorpions happen to children and elderly people
that
that
makes
are
sense.
not well
In
equipped.
Texas, it
to
would happen
handle
when you put your
the
shoes
potent
on.
venom
Yeah,
that these guys have in them. But
The
what's
story I've told about
interesting is you'd
Alexis
think
getting
that
stung by a
stings from
scorpion and me picking it up
may
with my
occur out
hand
in
to
the
get it
wild.
away from her when
They're
she was
not.
about
They're
2 years old.
primarily in areas kind of
Thankfully,
like this.
they're
They'll crawl into
poisonous, they're not
somebody's shoe or
venomous.
bed
Yeah.
at night or something like that, and before you know it, bam,
It was a little
they
scary, though. We had
with
to
this
call
little stinger, and you can see how bright and potent
the
that little
hospital.
stinger is there, right
Her
at the
lips
tip
and
of
her
my
tongue
finger.
started to get numb.
And
It was
one
scary.
zap can result in that fatality. So because of that, these guys are responsible for tens of deaths per year, and that is why they end up in the number 6 spot as one of
Why are
India's
you so close to that
deadliest
thing?
killers. Just wait.
Clearly pretty comfortable
Good grief.
in the antibiotic or in the
And from here on
antivenom.
out, every
care.
animal on this list kills dozens, if not hundreds of people per year.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, God,
India
I don't
croc.
like this, Vishal. What are you doing to me? Oh, God. Oh, God.
That makes you
Oh, there we
uncomfortable,
go.
but you were
This
cool
is
getting that close to the
mugger
scorpion?
crocodile, coming in at number 5 of India's most deadly animals. All crocodiles are scary, but these muggers are absolutely unbelievable apex predators of India. They've come from a crocodile farm where crazy decongestion took place because mugger crocodiles were being bred for reintroduction, but sadly it didn't work out, so Vantara stepped in and rescued over 1,000 mugger crocodiles and built them this unbelievable
Very
facility here.
cool.
But these guys are absolutely deadly. Here in India, conflict happens every day. Whether it's somebody going down to the water's edge to get a drink, a fisherman trying to feed his family, or an
Yeah.
unsuspecting swimmer, all that it takes is for somebody to get in the range of these unbelievable 16-foot-long, 600-pound crocodilians. And with that 2,500 PSI bite force, one snap is grabbing you, pulling you into the water, death
Rolling you
and
over you.
crunching
Yep,
your
death
bones,
roll.
just like that crocodile is right over there. And that's why with 30 to 40 confirmed deaths per year, the mugger crocodile comes in at number 5 of India's deadliest predators. Let's go see number 4. Here you go, big guy. Ready?
Oh,
Mugger crocodiles are terrifying, but are mostly contained to the waterways. If you thought it couldn't get any scarier, the next animal lives right next to people, in cities, villages, and even backyards.
Pretty
and most
kitty.
victims never even see it coming.
Get it. Boom!
pretty
Look
kitty.
at that. Imagine being a human being walking through the bush at night when all of a sudden a leopard comes out of the bushes like that and launches up and grabs you with their unbelievably powerful claws and teeth. Indian leopards are massively widespread. They occur throughout the entire country. and
lot like
continent,
African
Way
leopards.
into other parts of the world.
Almost identical.
And they're one of the most adaptable cats. In fact, these cats can be seen in downtown cities hunting boars and things like that.
Oh, I saw
They're
that
a
video a
nocturnal
while ago.
cryptic cat that's an ambush predator. So what does that mean for an unsuspecting victim who happens to be walking through the woods at night? Well, sure enough,
Holy
a cat comes
crap.
along that wants to eat a person that's just the same size as the
That'll
deer that
scare
they
the
eat.
poop
The
out of you.
leopard will run, launch, and grab them. And it's happened time and time again. In fact, there's a famous instance of a leopard called the man-eater of Rudraprayag that killed 120 estimated people. One thing that Vantara does here that's so cool is they take man-eaters and give them a second chance. So an animal like this, who's killed dozens of people, actually gets to live out their days
That's
and have
so
enrichment like this
awesome.
instead of being executed.
In America,
like they would
in America,
anywhere
they
else
would
in the
kill
world.
them.
But It's only
R.I.P.
number
Harambe.
4 on our list of man-eaters. So we'll let him enjoy his little snack toy over there, and let's go.
What a surprise!
The
A
next
wild
animal
cat
is
killed
larger,
somebody.
stronger, and has a history of intentionally hunting for humans. And somehow, it's still not number 1 on our list.
3, huh?
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Jesus.
So,
I've had
coming
that-
in at
I've had that
number
experience
3, as you can see
with a
here,
lion.
is the tiger. Now,
Scared
that
the
is
crap
an
out of me.
infamous man-eater named Pancham. And every time we come by here,
He has
goes
10
crazy
confirmed
like
kills?
that. I don't see him.
Oh, Bubba.
Because this tiger
You
is
dog.
missing his canines, and he became a known man-eater before he was rescued and brought right here to Ventara. India holds more than 70% of the world's wild tiger population left here, and because of that, people and humans come into conflict with them way more than you'd hope for. And these tigers are solitary ambush predators.
I'm so glad
usually
they
hunting
do
at
not
night, which
euthanize
is why
them.
we're here at dusk. And at 10 feet long, weighing over 500 pounds and having an over 1,000
One of my favorite animals.
PSI bite force.
Tigers
hunting
are in
for
my
a human,
top 5 of
nothing.
favorite
They
animals.
become man-eaters, they realize that we're a soft, easy prey, and that's it. That is why tigers account for 50 to 60 human deaths per year. Which, if you think about that, and you think about the fact that their population is so imperiled in the wild, it's really due to us as human beings
Being
encroaching
idiots.
into their world
Yep.
that leads to these crazy attacks. But he
Holy
is
crap.
nowhere
You
near
shit
as
your
big
pants immediately.
and
Just gonna
potentially
take-
as aggressive as our number 2. So we'll say bye to Pancham the man-eater, leave tigers, and go check out our next deadly Indian animal.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Another one of India's deadliest animals right here. Look at this guy. He's
And
all
every
fired
single
up. Now,
time,
this
the
is
human
a
deserved it.
Mustang bull Indian elephant. Now, that red line is right here because if I get too close, he's going to stick that trunk out and grab me and pull me in and trample me literally to pulp. Now, as you've seen here at Ventara, I have walked in the forest with elephants. I've had these beautiful animals right beside me. These animals will go into something called must. Now, must is a process in which their testosterone will spike 30 to 60 times more than it usually is. And when that testosterone spikes, these animals become violent. That testosterone literally takes over their brain and changes the way they behave. Now, typically, when that happens, what they'll do is they'll chain an elephant up and they'll tie him to a log. But here at Ventara, come and see what happens. They'll have an incredible enclosure like this one right here with
And keep
no
them alone,
elephant.
right?
And
Yeah.
every single musting bull elephant gets their own big pen like this. And whether
Nice.
they're in must for 3 months or 12 or 13 months, they have their own swimming pool. They have their own high shaded area, their own pile of dirt, their huge giant spaced area. So it's so unbelievably cool to see how you can have these big, beautiful, bullish animals, these male elephants that are so capable of killing people, kept
Yeah,
near
but
to
they're-
each other.
they're-
Now, as you can see,
Are they
they're
all alone?
so fired up, and that is
While
why
musting, yeah.
the Indian elephant comes in as the second
Jesus.
most deadly animal in India, with between 400 and 500 kills per year. Let's go
That doesn't
meet number
surprise
1.
me.
We have seen 9 of
is
India's
it?
craziest, most deadly animals, but now we're going to meet number
human?
1.
The human, yes,
Group of
the human.
animals that
Yeah, the
literally
cobra.
strike fear into people's hearts. Not this guy, though.
Let's see how
right?
close they get to
This
it.
guy loves them. So,
No, they're just
what
gonna
snakes
play
do
with
we
it.
have here?
So we have a couple of rescues from today morning. They are spectacled cobras and Russell's viper.
60,000 people per year
Damn.
get killed in India from snakes alone, and these two are at the very top, right?
Yes.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but here at Ventara, you guys not only rescue all of these animals and give them forever homes, but local animals like these two that come off the roads
Yes.
right around here in Jamnagar and in the area.
Yes.
You take them, and I can see they're both soaking.
Right.
So that's a hydration method.
That's a hydration method. Once you open that, you'll see that that guy also has got old injuries.
Okay.
The ribs around the hood are broken.
Let's take a look here. Oh, he's all ready to come. Ready? Look at that. There we go.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
You see those dents on the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
so that's
ribs,
from
the tip
broken
of the
rib.
ribs are broken.
Now, what
How
could that
old
be
is he?
From an old injury, someone hitting him
Old
with a
injury,
stick, anything.
yeah.
60,000 bites per year. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Look how confident Vishal is.
Yeah,
not
we don't
me.
have-
I'm
we
much
don't
more
have cobras
terrified.
here.
But the reason
we have rattlesnakes.
that these
Yeah.
animals make up nearly 60,000
And
bites
other
a year.
thousands
is
of
primarily
rattlesnakes
from
in California.
agriculture,
And
right?
other
People are
deadly
farming,
And other
walking
ones,
in
yeah.
the fields,
But the rattlesnakes-
walking in the bush at night,
Yeah.
and they
brown
step on
recluse.
one. These are
At
not
least with the
aggressive
rattlesnake,
animals,
you get a
they're
warning.
defensive
Yeah.
They are
animals.
defensive animals, yeah. Like, for example, the Russell's viper is an ambush predator, right? So it will sit, it'll hold its ground, it will not move. And people will accidentally step on one.
Right. So look at that, 2 magnificent snakes here in India that collectively kill up to 60,000 people a year. And throughout this video, we have named the top 10 deadliest creatures here in the country of India, somewhere that has more human-wildlife conflict than anywhere else on the planet. But here at Ventara, every animal gets a chance. Whether it's a cobra with broken ribs, a Russell's viper, know that these animals have a right to be here, and none of them want to hurt people. They end up hurting people in situations they don't want to be in. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to learn more about deadly animals, and I'll see you next time.
Good video.
Nice.
Do snakes freak you out, or are you good with snakes?
I mean, I'm not going to do that for sure, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
not too scared of snakes.
If I see someone who has like a boa or a python, I'm drawn to them. I want to go see them. I want to hold them. Coral snakes, I love. In the wild, though, or those kind, I don't want to get anywhere near those guys.
What do you think is top 10 deadliest American animals? Got to be a bear, right?
Yeah, the bear has got to be up there, especially if you include Alaska.
I guess it would be rattlesnakes, probably similar. Right?
Rattlesnakes would be way up there. Contrary to popular belief, what would not be up there, even though Malibu is the breeding capital of the planet for great whites, there's anytime you go in the water in Los Angeles, there's great whites near you and other sharks, but predominantly there's gray whites somewhere.
Oh, interesting.
And they're not. So yeah, did you look it up?
Not what I expected. 10 shark. 9.
It made the top 10.
Yeah. But all sharks.
All sharks. Okay.
9 is alligator.
I would have never put that in there either.
8 cougar or mountain lion.
I would have put that in the top 5.
7 is bears. 6 is venomous snakes.
Yep.
Dangerous spiders is 5.
That makes sense.
Livestock is 4.
That makes sense.
A lot of farming.
Ranching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs is 3.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Just because we have so many of them.
And there's lots of maulings that happen with kids.
Hornets, bees, and wasps are 2.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's wild. 1, deer.
That's
surprising. Not when you think about it, you know why.
Yeah.
But like
if you've never lived in a place, so most Angelinos wouldn't understand why that would be real. It would shock them. But if you've lived any time like we did in Texas,
yeah,
especially during the rut, you would know damn well why that happens.
Yeah. Car wrecks mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got, first of all, you have the deer that come down and there's a lot of car wrecks and the deer caused the car wreck and everybody died. But if you accidentally come upon a male deer during the rut, they're going to attack you. My takeaway from that is I'm so grateful. Is that a law in India where if an animal kills a human being, they then put it into confinement somewhere?
I don't know. I know this is I think it's that really rich billionaire, trillionaire family.
Yeah.
That basically funds this entire
Yeah.
reserve.
Yeah.
And I think you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is their reserve. So I don't think it's an India law. I think it's more of a, them rescuing them.
It's one of the saddest things is that the standard in most places in America is that if an animal attacks a human being, they kill the animal.
Yeah.
Even though 99% of the time it wasn't the animal's fault. The animal was just doing what it does, and it probably was antagonized. That's ever since I was a little kid. It's always angered me if I've been to a zoo and there's these punks that are instigating and taunting any of the animals, but especially the apex predators, the big, powerful animals. And it makes me sad that they're in captivity anyway, which a lot of the animals in captivity have to stay in captivity. They were born that way, so it's not like they were taken from the wild and put in there anymore. It's predominantly stuff that's been in captivity. But animals behave completely different in the wild than they do in captivity.
Oh yeah.
It's sad. It'll make you cry.
Deadliest in California is rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. I thought so.
Followed by
the mountain lion, right?
the shark is actually second.
No way a shark is deadlier than a mountain lion in California.
That's what it says.
No way.
That's what it says.
There's absolutely more mountain lion attacks than there are shark attacks in California.
1 is rattlesnakes, then 2 is great white sharks.
No, don't believe it.
3 is mountain lion.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
And then...
You know how many great white shark are deadly?
And then 5...
You can count on one hand the number of people that have been killed by a great white in the last, 10 years in California.
5 is black bear.
I don't believe that.
And then scorpion.
I will not believe it.
And there's 3 rattlesnakes in the top 10. There's the number 1 is Southern Pacific rattlesnake, and then it's Western Diamondback rattlesnake, and then there's Mojave Green rattlesnake.
Have you ever come across a rattlesnake in the wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
That's fine.
But at least they give you the warning.
Yeah. You warned me. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
Yeah. And most snakes are shy.
I don't want that smoke.
No kidding.
I don't want that smoke.
One of the other reasons aside, when you go on safari, you get to see these animals in their natural habitat, and it's mesmerizing and incredible, and you're just there. Like the first thing we saw was a leopard, and she was eating, and the sounds she was making. We just sat there for a half an hour. It was dusk. We just watched her. And same thing with, there was a lioness guarding her prey, and it was getting late, and she didn't want to give it up, but you could see the
Hyenas.
the vultures were circling, and our guide said, we're going to need to leave soon because she will be pushed off this thing at dusk by the hyenas. They're going to come, and we don't want to be here when the hyenas come. Another pack of lions we came up upon, one of them, I've told this story before, came walking, we're parked, and they tell you all the time, don't stand. Don't break the shape of, because these animals have grown up with the Jeeps driving around, but if you change the shape, they view it as a threat. So as long as you stay, same thing with the elephants, which the elephants made me cry. So you're sitting there, and this lion comes walking right alongside the Jeep. I could have reached down and touched its head. And as it's walking by, it's looking at everybody in the Jeep. And I'm like, fum, 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 fum. And it comes right by here. It looks at me and goes right on by. And everybody, when it passed, everybody in the Jeep went, woo! And we're driving away, and I thought, I'm alive right now because that thing chose to let me live.
Yep.
That's the only reason I'm alive.
Yep.
And it looked at me like it knew. It's like, you realize your life is my gift to you. And then the guy got really excited, stops the Jeep. He goes, everybody, look, 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 look. And we're looking down. He says, there is the black mamba.
Kobe?
Yeah, but the most, if it's not the most, it's one of the most poisonous snakes on the planet. Mm-hmm. Right there. Right there. I'm like, get us out of here. 2 nights later, we're going out to this big cookout out in the bush. We're walking from the Jeep to where it is. We've got about a 40-yard, 30-yard walk in the dark, and all I could think about was, I can't see anything. Are we going to come up with a black mamba?
Yeah.
That's pretty freaky. But great way to die. Yeah, well, not the process, but the history. To say you were mauled by a lion.
Yeah. Anyways, that was great. Let us know what other videos of his we can react to and anything else we need to know down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never